Remember, no eggs, no flour, not a cake, and this ggmix version is all about the flavour. Hi, welcome to ggmix. Today I'm going to show you how to make a delicious Greek Cypriot dessert that is so tasty. It has two names, Shamali and Kalόν Πράμα. Είναι Shamali. Όχι, είναι καΐβεντο σωστό. Καλόν Πράμα επειδή είναι Kalo Prama. Yes, Kalon Práma translates to a good thing because this dessert is that good. It's so tasty. But whatever you call it, this rose-infused, syrupy semolina textured cake has the floral notes of mastiha that complement the rose, sourness of Greek yoghurt, and a base singing the delicate bitterness of tashi that brings everything together so it's not too sweet and every ingredient can be tasted with each bite. So let's get started. In a pan, add 2 cups of sugar and 2 cups of water and bring to the boil. When it starts bubbling, add the juice of half a lemon, turn down the heat and leave it to simmer for around 10 minutes and it should become nice and clear like water. Then turn it off, add a splash of rose and leave it to cool until later. We don't add the traditional cinnamon and clove to our syrup because it's meant to be traditionally eaten cold in the summer, and cinnamon and clove are like warming winter spices, but Kalón Práma has the summer floral notes of rose and the sourness of Greek yoghurt, which are complemented more by a squeeze of lemon to add another depth of summer flavour. This is a one bowl recipe which I love because let's wash it up. Beat 200 grams of white sugar with 100 ml of vegetable oil until it's well combined and looks like this. It will take about 2 minutes. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen me make my Shamali over 10 times in the space of a month. It was because I was reading my recipe wrong and then I was adding triple the amount of oil to my Shamali and then it became very soggy and then it was just floating in the oil. It was a disaster. And then I added syrup on top of that, which made it even worse. And then I was trying to get it to work, so then I didn't add enough oil and then it was like dry like a biscuit. It was just rubbish. So if you want to see palavas and see baking, caking, cooking fails, then follow me on Instagram and you'll see it daily. But don't worry, this dessert is going to come out fantastic because I've done everything wrong, so you don't need to, so don't worry. Now add 200 grams of Greek yogurt and whisk. This will add the unusual sour flavour and creamy texture a proper Kalón Práma should have. Finally, add 500 grams of semolina and try and get the coarsest you can find. Give your semolina a little stir, then add 1 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda and 3/4 teaspoon of mastiha. This smell reminds me of Cyprus. They need to make this into an essential oil to put into a diffuser. Don't forget to add your bicarbonate of soda. I forgot a few times and it doesn't work, so remember. Beat everything again until it comes together like a soft, mushy cookie dough texture. Add a splash of rose and stir it in with a spoon so every part has that hint of summer. Let me just tidy up. Before we add our batter to our dish, let's add the star of the show, tashi in Greek or tahini in English. Just a tablespoon and try not to get it up the sides because when it cooks it will rise and bubble to the top and create caramelized bits, which ain't nice. Trust me, I've made many mistakes. Add your batter on top and spread it out so it's nice and flat. I'm using my largest, flattest spoon because it makes it easier to get an even top. Then use a smaller spoon to flatten the edges. Okay, looking good. Now time to decorate and make our Shamali look traditional with some blanched almonds. Space them out to represent each portion. This one is too big. Let me get a smaller one. Use your fingers to guide how big you'd like each piece and work up your y-axis and across your x-axis. And who thought they didn't need GCSE maths, eh? Jokes. Let me change these and done. Don't expect your shamali to have a golden top like a sponge cake, like the one that we had when we went to Cyprus a few months ago. I've got shamali at last. I haven't got the Zoppas one, we've got the Sigma one. And look at what the other woman packaged it up. Yeah. Anyway, let's dig into this. Let's see if this, can you lot eat that? Right, ready? Let's try this. Ready, set. No, I won't make a comment until hubby tries it. Right, try. Well, alright. Mine's better, isn't it?
You've got the extra taste.
Yeah, and you can taste the tashi, mastiha in it, and you can taste all the other flavours, my secret flavours. This is a bit weak, isn't it?
Like it?
I don't really like it. No, and it's just, isn't it dry with just syrup? You can tell by my face it wasn't good. It was a basic cake that tasted like a dry sponge soaked in syrup and not like the Kalόν Πράμα that I'm used to. Bake for 25 minutes in a preheated 180-degree oven until it looks like this. Tashi, rose, mastiha. This is Cyprus in one dish. Now pour over your cored syrup. Because this ain't cake, because there are no eggs, the semolina is loose, eggs bind and stick things together, but the Greek yogurt is our binder, so the syrup is going to leak through and penetrate every millimetre. You're meant to leave your Kalón Práma to soak in the syrup for at least 30 minutes, but you know me, I ain't got the patience for that, and it tastes so much better warm, so I'm going against tradition and digging in. And I ain't taking no corner piece, I'm going into the middle because I want it ooey and gooey. Now it's time for me to dig in, yeah. Look at the bass. Oh my days, I love the bass. You know, it shouldn't work because tashi is like really loud and heavy, but the light bitterness of the mastiha and the rose calm the loud yeah, sorry. Yeah, the rose and the mastiha calm the loud bitterness of the tashi right down and leave you with this delicious cake. And because there are no eggs and there's no flour, it is like proper grainy. It's like you're wondering, should it taste like this? Is it meant to be like that? Is it? I want another bite. Or is that good? Whatever you call this dessert, Shamali or Kalón Práma, you will be happy you made it. Remember, no eggs, no flour, not a cake, and this ggmix version is all about the flavour of Greek yogurt, which you can tell on my face it wasn't good. It was a dry Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share, and if you want to keep up to date with all my latest videos, please subscribe below. So until next time, bye!